Alright, hello everyone. It is me, Pippi Pawpaw. We'll be starting in a minute. Just give me a sec to finish setting up, please. Alright, I think we're ready to start. Uh, Sorry about the noise. I was just, uh, testing the audio balancing. Let me know if this sounds good. I can't tell what it sounds like. I can't tell what it sounds like on my end, so you guys let me know what it sounds like. Let me know if it sounds good. Because I cannot tell for the life of me, because I can't hear what it sounds like. Anyways, so yeah, as I mentioned before, today we're gonna be playing the Kirby Air Riders demo, and we're just gonna be playing from 2 till 4, because 4 is when it ends. Communication error has occurred. I had this open earlier, so it has to reconnect every single time I close it. Alright, so, first we're just gonna start with uh, a normal round. Since this is the demo, we only have access to three stages for right now. And also the CPUs seem to be stuck at level 3, and all the rule sets seem to be stuck as the same. So right now I'm using the Jet Star, which is slow. Which is slow on the ground, but it takes off, quote-unquote, as they put it, like a bullet. When you fly. So you'll see what I mean when we hit a ramp. Anyways, so, but also here's the weird thing. Your boost in this game, your drift in this game, is also your brake. So it's kind of just like, you kind of have to time it right, because it's kind of like, you know, you slide. Right, it's like you drift and then you slow down most of the way while you're drifting, but then you get a sudden burst just out of it. See how I'm suddenly so much faster? Also, you get a small burst of speed. You get a small burst of speed, from, you get a small burst of speed from landing perfectly parallel to the ground. So that's why you'll see me... I'm tilting the left stick down. Oh, jeez. Wait, did I just skip part of the level? I think I just skipped part of the... I think I just skipped all of those rails. No, that might just be me. I don't know. Did I just skip all that? Did I fly so high that I skipped all that? I really don't know. Anyways, but yeah, I was just gonna say, normally I'm tilting down on the stick, so I can fly higher, because, you know, the higher I fly, the longer I fly, blah, blah, blah. Except I'll level out right before I hit the ground, so that I can get a burst of speed from landing, parallel. If you'll give me a sec. Sorry, I was just putting a cup down somewhere. Anyways. So I'll show you the other two tracks, and then let's move on to the next game mode. Alright, I'm gonna change who I'm playing as. Who I'm playing as. What do I mean star select? Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna try playing as Gooey. I haven't played as Gooey yet. And I'm gonna play with Tank Star. Tank Star's interesting because basically you have almost no handling. And so you steer by doing boost charges, which is what they call drifting. Except, unlike what I was saying about, like, swerving, coming to a stop, and then charging, you keep going straight, so it's more like, as you're going, you have to angle yourself. See, you see what I'm saying? You see how this looks very different? And I know this sounds obnoxious, but you get used to it. And it's a very unique idea. I've also noticed you can do, spin attacks on the rails, but it requires you to wiggle on the rails, and wiggling... And, you know, moving the left stick on a rail usually would result in, you know, you swapping rails. So it's just a bit annoying that that's how that works. Like, just, you know, I don't know if you heard this, but, like, Sakurai literally said in the Direct that it was quote-unquote unfortunate that they had to, that it was quote-unquote unfortunate that they had to add more than one button. It's just like, you know, come on, guys, you have so many buttons. Do something with them. Like, make them do something, please. Especially in situations like those. Like, if that's the case, then the spin button and the rail button should not be the same button. It's just like, you know... It's like, come on, guys. I'm gonna be really annoyed if he beat me last second. Oh, he did. He did. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, frick. No, not what I meant to do. Hold on. Sorry, hold on. Hold on. And I don't know why there's another screen if I'm telling it I'm ready, but whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna use Warp Star and Kirby. Wait, did I already use Kirby? Yeah, I did. Okay. So I'm gonna use, let's see. Where is he? Where is he? Ah, I was right on him.
Chef Kawasaki.
Chef Kawasaki. And I'm gonna use the Warp Star. The Warp Star is basically just the default vehicle. So it's, you know,
2, 1, start. Final lap.
I'd forgotten that this doesn't control like the Tank Star. Just like I had forgotten that I'm not going forward when I'm drifting, and that I actually need to time my drift different. That I need to time my drifts accordingly. Oh, and also the use copy ability button is the same as the drift/brake button, and I was concerned about, like, well, wouldn't that slow you down? Because, you know, drifting, because, you know, the drift button actually really slows you down if you don't press it at the right time. Like, it actually really slows you down if you don't press it at the right time. But basically the solution is you get a boost if you hit something with your copy ability, so basically they're incentivizing you to use your copy ability. Because if you use it and you do hit someone, then you know, get a boost. Also, one reason why I still think they should change the button mapping is because the spin attack that I was talking about, this thing, in order to do that, you have to wiggle the left stick back and forth, except, you know, the left stick is also the steering. So I wish they had a So I wish the spin was just, like, mapped to a button. Like, I understand the idea, but I wish it was mapped to a button. Anyways, so I'm going into the paddock, but I'm not showing you. We're not doing the paddock. I'm just showing you why I don't want to do it. Cause basically, you can do it with friends, restrict to those with a passcode, and create a room, and you can enter a paddock ID. Except the problem is, there is no, like, list of public rooms. You just have to enter an ID and hope it exists. So, this isn't anyone's ID. See, I just have to hope that exists. Or I can open a room, but I'm not doing that yet, because there's not a lot of people watching, and I want to wait for there to be more people. Anyways, so we're gonna do City Trial. As you might have noticed, I don't get to choose my cart. Everyone starts with this thing called a Protostar, and there's vehicles lying around, and you find them as you go. And it's basically, you have 5 minutes to find your vehicle of choice, and as many power-ups as you can, and then at the end, everyone votes on a minigame. Except the weird thing is, we don't do one minigame. It's just whoever votes on that minigame does that minigame. But the funny thing is, if only one person votes for a minigame, then they just win by default.
3, 2, 1, start. Wheelie bike.
Alright, we're gonna get this Battle Chariot. And then there's events like this, where basically you get a bunch of stuff if you win. And one of the advantages of getting here as fast as possible is, as you can see, we're getting free upgrades. We're getting free upgrades just for... We're getting free upgrades, the longer we wait, to start. Although, in this mode, unlike the other mode, your vehicles do have an HP bar, in case you hadn't noticed already. I forgot, the gray ones, decrease your stats. I was gonna say, but basically, as Sakurai put it, basically, you don't... Basically, in the regular game mode, basically, in the regular game mode, ow. Basically, in the regular game mode, your vehicles shouldn't break unless you change it in the... Unless you change it in the settings so that they do that. Except in this game mode, you have an HP bar, so in this game mode, you do have to worry about that. Anyways, that's really all I have to say on that. I need to find some food. I don't know if you noticed, but I took a lot of damage. I'm gonna... Screw it, different vehicle. So this one has a good top speed, but terrible acceleration. Oh, I gotta go. I need to... Alright. So the event that's going on right now is giant pillars, and you get a bunch of free stuff for destroying these pillars, and I don't want to miss out. Alright, we're gonna go with the... If we can find it... Darn. We keep missing it. There we go. Damn. Alright, there we go. Not in the greatest of conditions, but whatever. Okay, not bad, not bad. So our top speed is our biggest strength. So if we can keep from getting hit... Alright, so they're suggesting big battle. So basically what this is you get a bunch of size-increasing power-ups, and it's basically... It's basically a battle, but with size power-ups. Oh, hold on. Okay, couldn't tell if my computer... Oh, yeah, my monitor's having a thing. You can't see it, but my monitor after this battle, I'm gonna have to take a second to try to... Sorry, you guys, but after this battle, I'm gonna have to take a sec to try and fix that, because I don't know why it's doing that, and I'd like to not have that issue. If you catch my drift. So wow, I just got completely exploded. Oh. Wow, okay. I had absolutely no understanding of that mode at all, and I did not enjoy that.
Warp Star.
Oh, darn. Well, I guess that ended. Yes, the characters and the cars have special abilities. Come on, come on.
3, 2, 1, start! Freeze!
Ow.
Jet Star! Plasma! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time!
Jeez, I forgot that I could literally just, like, launch myself like that. Alright.
Stadium!
Come on. Sorry, computer.
2, 1, go! Fire! Needle! Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, time!
Wow, that was a lot. Wow, someone did better than me. That's okay, cool. I've never done that mode before, so and I've done City Trial, but I've never done that mini game before, so I have no reference for how good it is in this game yet.
Wagon Star!
Alright, I'm gonna try the Wagon Star. Basically, what it is it doesn't have a boost turn, but it has, like... I didn't look, so I wouldn't know. But basically, according to what they're saying, it doesn't have a boost turn at the benefit of having objectively... at the benefit of having objectively superior stats. You can still drift, you just won't get a boost. If you're not gonna get a boost anyways, there's actually this tactic called brake pumping, which is more useful because you don't lose speed. It's literally just you spam B so that you can slow down enough to make it around turns.
Final lap.
Interesting. I still don't like it. Sorry, just give me a sec. I'm just checking a little something real quick. Okay. I was just wondering how many people are watching right now. Only 2, it seems. So yeah. Anyways, if anyone wants me to set up a paddock so that we can race or whatever, hit me up. Just like that sounds lovely. I just, I'm doing this right now.
Kirby.
But it'd be lovely if I could play with someone, so, let me know.
Launch. 3, 2, 1, start.
So this one is fueled purely off of boost charges. Now, I don't know if that means you have to keep it regularly supplied with boost charges, or if it just means the speed at which it goes is based off how good your last boost charge was. Not good as in, like, quality and execution, but just, like, good as in, like, it just keeps your initial boost charge speed, I guess. See, that's my point. That's my point. I see. It's boost charge built. You need to supply it. So I think what's happening is you need to supply it with fresh boost charges. You need You need to supply it with boost charges to keep it running. However, it boost charges really fast. Actually, no. I believe the noise I'm hearing is just when your speed gauge hits max. Okay, I feel like the only time where it changed the way I play is when it slowed me down a lot in a bad way. So, I don't love that. Seems to have the best top speed though. Yeah. This sounds like it would be good for racing. Because again, like, it's not default set to being able to destroy other people's vehicles. So, you know, you get what I'm saying? Anyways. And it has pretty good stats otherwise. Come on. Sorry, computer, again.
3, 2, 1, start! Final lap!
Oh god, this turn's really sharp, though. Ah, I see. So I think the purpose of it having such high turn speed... I mean, the idea... I know the idea is supposed to be like it's made out of paper, but I think the benefit is supposed to be like, once you take off, you can kind of just stay in the air. Like, you can really kind of just... Once you take... Like, once you leave the ground, you really just... You can just not touch the ground for like a good while, and as long as you don't bump into any walls, you're pretty much set. Yes, thank you, I remember, dude. I am a mystery. Yeah, you're welcome. Anyways, for those of you who can't see, my friends in the chat,
3, 2,
reminding me, that I had agreed earlier to watch him try to beat Tidal Wave. It's a Geometry Dash thing. It's like, Tidal Wave is considered, like, one of the hardest levels in Geometry Dash, and, like, apparently only 4 people have ever beaten it or something, and that's, like, including the person who verified it. Glad to know you're here, though, dude. So, by the way, what I believe the game has tried to tell me... I was gonna say, so by the way, guys, I was playing a mini game, I was playing a city trial mini game earlier, where basically, I misheard fight respite, and I was like, huh? I was playing a city trial mini game earlier, where it was like, who can fly the farthest, and it was telling me, tilt back the left stick slightly to go far, because you tilt it back all the way to go high, but like, so I think what I could be wrong, but I think what they're trying to say is that that's the strat for... That's how you optimize... That's how you're gonna optimize for distance in this game. That you tilt back the left stick slightly so that you're floating up, but not all the way back, because you still want to... Because you still want to get more forwards than... Because lift is good, but you don't want to get lift instead of forward momentum. I don't know. It's quiet because I'm not doing like a super special event, and I announced it like 2 days ago, and I forgot to tell all my friends until last minute. I usually like to tell my friends when I'm streaming, and I forgot to tell all them until like last minute, and also. Oh, and also, like, you know, my friends can't be here for every stream, and it's not, you know, me inviting them to my streams is not as special after the first 7 times. Anyways. I'm amused that it censored hardest, except it didn't censor freaky. I don't know, just like weird. I don't know. I feel like hardest has many more innocent meanings than freaky. I'm talking about someone said in chat. No one asked, I'm just saying. I'm just clarifying for people who aren't, like, paying attention to what people are saying in the chat. Who or what hit me? I get it. It's really annoying when that happens, because it's never like, it's... Sometimes in this game mode, when you get hit, it's not like, ah, dang, you got me. Sometimes it's just like, who and what hit me? Like, what happened? I didn't see anything happen. Anyways, I basically just blocked that side of the entrance, so that's funny. Ice Climber costume is genius. For freeze, I mean. I have, like, no HP. But I can do big floaty.
Wagon Star. Warp Star. Jet Star.
Yay, fireworks.
Cutter.
I noticed. Oh, frick. Alright, it's okay, okay. It's okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
Darn. Yes, I know my mic's quiet, dude. What you might be hearing is the... Okay. What you might be hearing is that the audio's very quiet? I don't know. That the game audio's very quiet or something? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna try playing as, Kawasaki, because I've never, so far I've only played as Kirby for City Trial. Wait, if I'm playing as Chef Kawasaki, then would that make this a gourmet race? Oh, hold on, I'll make myself louder. Sorry, hold on a sec. Alright, I'm just gonna make... Alright, I just made the volume much louder. It should be much louder. I should be much louder now. Let me know if you can hear me, I guess. I should be much louder now. Also, you might need to turn your volume up. I already know that my, video audio is very quiet. Because it took me forever to discover that I could mess with the, that I could actually make the volume louder than it is by default. It took me a while to learn that. So yes, it's very quiet, I know. So I'm just saying, just, you know, don't forget you can turn your volume up. I mean, you might not be able to. I don't know how loud you have it on your thing, but you know what I mean. get the point. Alright. I'm gonna send me flying. And as I'm flying, I'm just sending food. I'm just. This is literally just like, what's the word? Air raid.
Shadow Star.
I literally just did an air raid. Oh, and also, Shadow Star, at the cost of having, less health, has offense through the roof.
Freeze.
Hyper Void? Well, you better hyper avoid me. Oh, crap. I see now what they meant about beware of fakes, because my HP just, my health just went through the floor.
Turbo Star. Battle Chariot.
Look, my HP is literally through the roof. That's freaking hilarious. Alright, hold on. We're gonna...
Paper Star.
Yeah, because see, again, like I said before, the Paper Star has great stats, and now that I have good HP and such,
3, 2, 1. Time.
now that I have good HP and stuff, it has a reasonable amount of weight. Alright, so acceleration is good, top speed is good, weight is good. Oh, so we have, like, no, like... No, I don't mean air-rated. I don't mean air-rated as in someone air-rated my stream. I was making a joke about... I was making a joke, like, I was, like, bombarding people.
3, 2, 1, go!
Found the right angle. I can still make it! I was kidding. That does not surprise me. Darn. You asked that already. Oh my god, dude, really? Oh, for a second I saw like a red question mark and I was like, oh, is something happening? But I forgot. No, that's just my character, but I had it randomized and I was like, is something happening? That no. But no, it's me. Anyway, so I'm Starman. That's fun. Come on, start. Please. Come on. This does not Mama the Mia. This does in fact Mama the Mia.
3, 2, 1, start!
Bro, the game was literally like, how dare you compare me to that stupid franchise? I'm far superior than Mario.
Paper star!
Yes, I know, game. That what do you think I was doing?
Freeze!
No. He said freeze. Portals, 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 portals. Where? Where portals? Oh, oh, whoa.
Bulk star!
Aha.
Cutter!
So we found this special area. And there's just a whole bunch of good stuff spawning here. I'm just gonna keep chilling in here for a bit. Make this my little nook for a while. See, because like we're just getting like 3 boxes. Passive income, baby. Alright, this is boring. Let's go back. Oh. I'm noticing that he does not balance out, that unlike most vehicles, he does not in fact balance out automatically, and that bothers me. I have to adjust him manually. Bothers me slightly, but whatevs. Yeah.
3,
Yeah,
2,
alright.
1, start!
You have a good rest of your day, dude. I hope the rest of your day mamas the Mia. Ow. Jerk.
Wheel! Winged star! Five, four, three, two, one. Time!
Darn, I was trying to get the other wing with more health, but whatevs. Anyways. Alright.
Stadium!
Okay, I feel like doing this one. I've tried Button Rush and don't care for it.
Three, two, one, go!
Ah, I see.
New record!
Doesn't surprise me. In fact, I am surprised that someone actually did worse than me. Anyways, alright. While we're waiting on that, I mean, that was fast, but while we're, it's gonna take another sec, so I'm just gonna check real quick. Not that many people watching. Oh well. More people will see once this video gets posted. Come on. There's someone named Floors. What the heck? Burrito Man. Or I'm about to fall asleep. Right, I'm closing and reopening this darn thing. This is getting annoying. Jeez. Yes, the event is in fact open. Alright, I'm making a paddock on... just, if any of you want to join, just ask for the ID or whatever.
Jet. Jetstar. Kirby.
Anyways, if any of you want to join, just ask me for, I want to create... details. Right. I want to make a race. How do I make a race? How do I make a race? Alright, if you just give me a sec. I'm just texting. I just texted one of my friends real quick to see if he wants to play. Bored.
Three, two, one, start! Final lap.
I missed.
Finish. Launch.
I'm annoyed by how restrictive this demo is. I understand that that's because it's a demo, but it's like, you know, you can't mess with any of the rules, you can't change your controller configuration. There's no convenient way to join a public match. Like, you know, it makes sense that stuff like, you know, that stuff like classic mode isn't unlocked yet. But like, I'm annoyed that there's like no two-player and stuff like that. Like, you can't play with two people. That shouldn't be that hard. Except you can play with two people. You can play with a friend on a paddock. Except you can only do city trial on a paddock, and as far as I can tell, there's no way to do a normal race yet with the features currently available via the demo. And all of this combines to make me very annoyed. I am not saying this is or is going to be a bad game. I think this is an amazing game, but I am upset that it is not allowing me to, like, customize my game, and I am annoyed that I have to wait for the full release. I understand the whole, like, I understand the whole concept of, like, waiting for the full release of the game to be able to play classic mode. What makes me upset is having to wait for the full release of the game to be able to, like, customize the modes available to me in a satisfying, meaningful way. I think I should be allowed to do that, and I'm annoyed that I'm not. Oh, hi Nick. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Anyways. Oh, does anyone in the chat have a Switch too? Hi. Does anyone have a Switch too? Cause if so, you can, I can invite one of you guys to come play, and we can play together. Cool. I'm gonna keep playing the game while I'm waiting for you to answer that. Anyways.
3, 2, 1, start! Plasma!
I'm also realizing one of the advantages of the Wagon Star is you can just, like, use your copy abilities without having to worry about getting slowed down. Darn, I was trying to swallow him.
Fire. Finish.
But yeah, like I was saying, does anyone in the chat who has a Switch 2 want to play? 'Cause if you have a Switch 2, you can, play, and then we can play together, and that'd be fun, because I'm getting bored fighting CPUs and random people that I don't know.
Launch. 3, 2, 1, start! Final lap!
Oh, nice.
Plasma.
I forgot, I don't get a boost charge for doing that. What I was thinking of is that I get a boost for defeating enemies. Anyways, no, but like seriously, does anyone want to play? Anyone want to like join the group? I'm just playing by myself right now. It would be awesome if there was anyone who wanted to play.
Launch. 3, 2, 1, start! Sword.
To be honest, the jet on the back of his head just looks like, you know, an explorer's hat, but like backwards. Oi, 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 oi. I don't know what it was trying to have me aim at. I don't know. For a second I got confused as to why it was making beeping noises, then I realized that that was it telling me that the copy ability was ending. Again, like, I don't know what the red is gesturing at half the time.
Finish. Launch. 3, 2, 1, start!
I wasn't even paying attention to what vehicle I was using. Okay, so emphasis on the flight. Got it. Oh, I am in first. I almost said I am in thirst.
Final lap.
Oh, darn. I got stuck for a sec because I got a bit turned around.
Needle. Sleep. Finish.
Sorry, hold on a sec. Oh. Oh, darn. Well, it seems I'm talking to myself. That explains a lot. This game sounds exciting, but just as I mentioned earlier, this game sounds so exciting, except I'm getting bored because there's a minimal amount of customizability. I've never gotten this character before.
3, 2, 1, start! Tank Star!
Well, darn, I should have expected that.
Battle Chariot! Battle Chariot! Wagon Star! Fighter! Cutter! 3, 2, 1, start! Turbo Star! Winged Star! 4, 3, 2,
Sleep.
1.
Oh, that's sleep. Okay, okay.
Stadium.
I swear, if it's another connection issue. Aha!
3, 2, 1, go! New record.
Wait, what? How is he beating me by so much? Again, this is part of why I'm annoyed by the limitedness of this demo, because, like, we can't even practice the minigames. Just like, what the heck? Jeez, there really is no one on the stream today. I don't know why. Well, damn.
Three, two, one, start!
Oh, darn.
Fire! Jet Star! Plasma! Fire! Sleep! Paper Star!
The heck?
Wagon Star!
forgot that just because the wagon doesn't have boost charge doesn't mean it's not important to, like, you know, actually doesn't mean it's not important to use it for, like, maintaining control of the vehicle that I am currently occupying, for, like, you know, for the purpose of, like, you know, being able to fly, and for the purpose of, like, you know, being able to move where I want to move.
Shadow Star. Three, two, one.
I was grabbing this real quick to up my attack.
Shadow Star. Five, four, three, two, one. Time.
Darn. Let's try to get onto the Wing Star. Anyways. Ooh, but I have really high attack power. So I've put myself into a very much glass cannon type situation. Oh, I was trying to pick oval circuit. I might have chosen it last second, or I think it might have chosen one for me, because I didn't. Because I was too late to choose. Yeah.
Three, two, one, go!
Alright. Like I mentioned earlier, I've played this game mode already, so it's not that hard. You just gotta, you know, get as many buttons as possible. Very much, you know, a battle for dominance type thing. Just like claim as much of the area as possible. Claiming the area may also entail well, it may also entail beating the snot out of other people.
Jet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
I will be surprised if I won that. I feel like I did well, but yeah. Yeah. mentioned, that was about as well as I was expecting to do. Oh hey, I have 68 subscribers now. One more, and we might get to 69. And we will get to that. That's how math works. You know what I mean. Anyways. Excuse me. Excuse me.
3, 2, 1, start! Shadow Star!
Oh. Oh. Darn it. I was trying to get... Wait. Power up. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but one of Magolor's abilities is he throws down some spikes when sticking a perfect landing. So that's interesting. Whoa. Ow. Darn.
Wheelie Bike! Needle!
It's saying gets big air when jumping, and I'm just thinking like, yeah, okay, but getting big air is like fundamentally inferior to being able to just straight up fly.
Sleep!
I believe this just gets you free abilities or something. Oh, okay, never mind. So that just didn't end up being useful at all. Alright, that was nice. That was nice. Nice little bit of recovery. Ooh, just me.
3, 2, 1, start! Finish! 3, 2, 1. Plasma time!
Oh yeah, I have like no lift and I'm very heavy, that's why. Alright, so I'm slow and have almost... Oh. Sure. This is a lot harder than it looks, by the way. Because, like, I could not figure out how to go up. I'm not joking. That could very well be a skill issue, because I was the only one with that issue. But, like, you know. Also, I don't know how everyone's going so much faster. See? See? This is stupid. Surprised I wasn't in last, but okay. I got confused when it flashed a character on my screen. I was like, what? I think it's just like because a bunch of people joined suddenly and it got confused or something. I don't know. Anyways. I misread Cappy as happy. I was just like, happy. Yay. Oh yeah, I was about to ask, like, why does he not have his hat on? Ah, darn.
Paper Star! Warp Star! Jet Star! Paper Star! Pump! Shadow Star!
It'll have to work for now until we find a better one, I guess. As in, I'd rather have something glidey, preferably another Shadow Stone. But that is something I do not have right now. But we might as well collect flight power-ups. Wow, okay, that's some good flight.
Four, three, two, one, time!
Yeah.
Stadium! Three, two, one, go!
Goofy ants. Alright, it is almost 4. So not only is it about to be time for me to go, but the event's about to end. So we're just gonna end this with one more random. Not random. We're gonna end this with one more race. I have so much Deltarune brain rot inside of my soul that when I heard Susie, I was like, oh my god, Susie Deltarune? Oh, okay, never mind. Too late. Alright, and yeah, so the next event is next weekend, for anyone who's wondering. Starts at, like, I think 3 in the morning, but it ends at 9, so if you wake up early, good for you. But then there's other times throughout the day, just look it up. Just look up the times that it's active. But yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you all next time. Later.